Welcome everybody to another episode on Hot Cup of Web Gaming. I'm Bob Inc. and we're joining us for Space Engineers today. We're continuing our Titans series, and I believe we have a sailable ship. I don't really have a good name for it, so I'm calling it the Bob Inc. 1 for now, I guess. Take name suggestions in the comments. I will also take any other comments in the comments, so feel free to comment. But here we go. We got a decent sized ship. We got two large cargo containers. We got a bridge. We got a living quarters. Got some hydrogen thruster, some ion thruster. I will probably. I think I'm probably going to end up cutting these wind turbines off. I'm just going to leave them on for now. They'll stop working as soon as we disconnect from the ground anyways. But we got Gatling turret. We got a missile turret. We got two more Gatling turrets on the sides here. We got one on the front. And we got a hangar bay here. And we've got two Gatlings on the back. We got a little backdoor entrance here. And we got an underside connector with a ship filling it up with ice and a little bit of stone, I guess, from our hole over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll take you guys inside here. We'll go in through the nose. It is all pressurized. I had to put a little extra work into pressurizing it all. And I got the working pressure doors now, so see, I can't open until the light turns blue. So we got, I had to put a little dip in here to fit the air vent in, but the air vent's in. It don't take much to fill this hallway, so I guess it don't really matter. But you got two beds in here, so you wanted to have it pressurized. We got two batteries in here. They're extra on top of the battery room. Got access to the cargo containers here if you need it. Right now it's got a handful of things in it. You got two large cargo containers. We got some ore and some components in it already. This is mainly just from the stone and the ice that little ship's been grabbing. The ice was to fill up our hydrogen tanks, so if you look at our tanks now, we got 200% full hydrogen tanks, and we got some couple oxygen tanks, but they don't take much. And then we also have extra ice already, 15,000 ice. Probably should get a little more than that. So then here's the hallway here leads into the hangar. We got some glass wall on the side here, so you can like peek out the sides if you want. It's kind of cool. This is all pressurized till you open the hangar door, obviously. We got three connector ports here. We got two facing down and one facing backwards. We do want to ultimately design a drill ship and probably like a little fighter scout to attach in here somehow. So they're going to be designed probably more for the ship than anything else. I got our first set of screens here. I got ore and component summaries on them. So here's our second airlock chamber. There we go. Got some more screens. I guess I'm not sure what scripts to put on all these screens. I added a lot more screens than we probably need. Got another one here. If anybody has any suggestions for the commands to run on them, I'm using the automatic LCD2 script here. Feel free to comment on them, and we'll see if we can work them in. So here's our refinery desk operations. We got ore and ingot summaries on top. Of what's in the ship. And then I'll go back over to the front here. So we got this door here, leads into our program room. So we got our 4 program blocks. Should probably put some desks or something in here. Then we got our reactor room here, and it's got our giant reactor. Got some more component and ingot summaries. Let's fix this so it stops scrolling. There we go. And then I got some power summaries over here. Power and battery summaries. So you got the stored power in the batteries and all, and the turbine inputs. Those will be gone, but then you get the reactor status here, and then the power coming from the reactor, and then how much uranium's on board. Right now it's turned off, and I don't have any uranium because I didn't want to burn up all my uranium sitting here. That's why I put the turbines on outside. So here we have the gyro and battery room. Again, there's another screen in here. I suppose I could put battery and gyroscope status on there. You put a flight chair in here, so it's kind of like a buried control deck as well, if you need to be. I mean, it's like the heart of the ship here, so it's about as protected as the ship can get. We got the gravity generator, we got 4 gyroscopes, and we got 3, 4, 5 batteries. Desk and a little lounge couch over here, another screen, some of the piping. So you head back down here, and they got a back room here. It's got 2 doors on it. Here's our assembler room, assembler with the attachments, and then here's a component and ingot summary. You know, for when you're making, make sure you got the material, or if you already have the parts. So from here, you can take the side doors out here, and then there's ladders here. Obviously, you can just jetpack up, but we're going to take the ladder for ladder's sake. And so here's the crew floor here. You got couches and chairs, desks and toilets and plants, and we got lockers and kitchen and some couches, more chairs, couches, armories here, more toilets, and then here's some beds. I thought was kind of cool. Kind of just put them in here along this wall and the little insets. Got a piping, goes up to the bridge. And then here's our ladder. There's a matching one on the other side. Got the air vent, and then in here I have oxygen generator, oxygen tank. Just it's mainly open for maintenance. And then I won't pass on this side. It's kind of the same deal. O2 generator and tank, except then I put a survival kit on the end here, so you can actually respawn on the ship, and you can recharge from here if you really need to. I mean, obviously you can recharge from all the stairs that they have, or the chairs that are in the ship. I got a little hologram pad here. I got to take a blueprint of the ship. I kind of just finished working on it, so I haven't had the blueprint taken, but they're going to take a blueprint of it, and then we'll have a blueprint of the ship kind of floating here. We got some of the piping. I put some glass on it. It helps make this airtight. So then you got a double staircase up here. This leads to the main bridge. Got some chairs here. Got some air vent. There's 2 small cargo containers here for whatever you need to do. Put another hologram table in. We got some ship status. So you got basic power summary and a power user, power drain, top 5. We got some flight chairs and control stations here. We got some desks here. There's the other cargo container. Then we got component and ingot summary here. And we got a little sunroof window here. This again, as you can see, it's all pressurized. Oop. And then from this room here, the crew room, you got these 2 staircases here that lead up to this airlock here. That leads to the back hatch here. I was trying to think of a way, you know, to put some convenient access to the ship so you didn't constantly have to only go in, you know, 1 door on the ship. So you got the one in the back, then you have the hangar bay, then you have the nose, are your 3 main entrances. So here's another airlock here. And this leads to the glass hallway that runs through the length of the ship. So this is all encased by glass. Got our antenna here. Then this leads to another airlock here. That leads to the hangar bay, so you're above the hangar bay up here. And then this got more glass here, leads to this hallway here. We're above the cargo containers here. And then on the end here, I put a flight deck, so if you wanted to, you could fly the ship from out here. Probably not the safest place to try to pilot the ship in the middle of a little glass cube sticking out on the nose, but you can also come out here and just observe while you're flying around. Get a good view of the front and the sides of the ship here for the most part. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. You gotta remember to stick a camera. Yeah, I don't have any cameras. I want to stick a camera on the nose and the rear and such so that you can zoom in on anything if you want to from the flight shares or something. But yeah, so here's our ship. I'm hoping this is going to be test day here. I'm just going to open this hangar back up here. Got a button panel on the inside here and one on the outside. Got a panel here, you can open and close it. But we got our hydrogen tanks full. We got power in our batteries. We got ion thrusters going in every direction. So I'm thinking it's going to be test flight day here. Hopefully we'll get up in the atmosphere, and up there is our Rust freighter with a military mine layer flying by. But you still kind of see the shadows. You got our little private sail, and I got our Rust freighter that I've been carving the engines off of. So I'm thinking we take this guy up there and we can fill it up with all the cargo and parts from the Rust freighter. And then we'll be good to take off and pirate the space seas, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it, but we'll fly around, try to take a few ships, maybe, and then ultimately maybe work on setting up an antenna relay between here and the planet. Then that would allow us, if we establish on the planet, we could you could then remotely fly a drone from theoretically you could fly it from here all the way to the planet's surface, provided the ship is capable. So something we need to get into this ship here is we need do I even have any uranium left? I don't. We'll have to get the uranium from up in this ship. I might have to grab that now. Alright, so we got our uranium here. I should be able to just deposit it in the connector here. There we go. And that should allow us to use the reactor now. So let's make sure we get our hydrogen thrusters turned on. Turn them on. And let's see. Let's just make a group of all our ion thrusters, just in case they appear to all be on. We got flow coming out of there. So let's see. Where's my closest command chair here? I think it's this one up here. We got dampeners on. That's what I wanted to check, so that when I cut this foot off, that it doesn't just sink to the ground because I don't have the dampeners on. Okay, all right, we're ready. Ready for the ribbon cutting ceremony, the truss cutting ceremony. Let's here we go. All right, we'll start in the middle. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, here's the moment of truth. Oh, I got scared. Uh-oh. We're sinking. It's not hitting hard, so I don't know if that's good, I guess. I don't know, let's get in here and see if we can fly this guy. Maybe it just needs thrust and it'll actually go up. So let's get in here. We got gravity because of the gravity generator. Oh, I might need the reactor turned on. That could be the deal too, because it's turned off. So let's turn that guy on. And let's see. There we go. He's got uranium in him now. So he's got output. So let's grab us a captain's chair here. And let's see what we got here. We don't seem to be getting the thrust we need. Oh, I think it, okay. This will work a lot better if these tanks weren't stockpiling, huh? There we go. There we go. So I think we got lucky. There, look at that. I still screwed up, but managed to survive. So the ship has enough thrust to hold itself up. So that's a win. Yeah, so let's take her up into space here. Probably should have turned off that drill ship before taking off up here. Let's make sure we don't run into anything. Let's try not to run into anything. Go forward here a little bit so I can maybe see that rust freighter. There's the private sail. And we are almost in space. Only 0.12 gravity left. There's the rust freighter. There's our private sail. We're at 0.09. And we are almost. Come on now. There we go. We're in space now. Apparently we're going to go really slow to stop. See if I can nose down here and use the back thrusters. Apparently not. We're slowing down though. So there we go. We got the Bob Inc. 1 temp name pending, I guess. In space. Ew. Oh, now I need a voice modulator. In space. So we got our rust freighter here. Let's pull up next to him. Probably kill our hydrogen engines so we don't burn through all of our hydrogen. So let's add those to the list of things here to control. There we go. Turn off the hydrogens. Get ourselves turned around so the hangar bay is facing the ship here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to dock to this thing, but I might be able to. I mean, I got the connector on the bottom here. I started a little platform stripe for connecting it down on the surface. Since down on that ice lake's a good place to fill up with all the ice and hydrogen you might need. So let's see if we can get down next to the ship here. let's see. We're pretty lined up here. Shouldn't hit it. There we go. And let's see, where's their connector? Let's try this. Let's do this maneuver. Do the half roll here. Make everything sideways so it makes it harder to control. And then let's move closer here. There we go. There we go. Ooh, getting close. We gotta rotate the ship more. There we go. I don't know if we're lined. Almost. So let's see. That's connector here. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Okay. Switch lock, so we'll know when we're there. Let's see if we could get there. We're almost there. Come on, don't crash and blow up. Ooh, that back thruster gives you some kick. Oh, they're turned off. Oh, that's right. Thing's running on no power. I think that should be pretty close to lined up right there. Let's grab a couple pieces of uranium out of the reactor here. Let's just grab like 4 pieces. Should be enough for now. And we'll get over to the other ship here and get it turned on and see if we can't just suck all the stuff out of it. Let's see. So we'll put one in there. Oh, it won't let me. Control panel. Let's see, batteries. Oh, all the batteries are dead on it, that's why. Reactors, they're turned on. Okay, I need to get some battery part components to get this ship fired up. Let's see if I have what it takes to make some. I don't think I need many. I think I was able to scavenge it pretty well. There we go. Let's see if we can get one of their batteries fired up here. I can figure out which direction I'm facing. There we go. Should be right here. Oop, I need one more. And let's get in here. And actually I want to... Okay, the connector's disabled for strength. Let's grab this. There we go. And connector lock. There we go. Got the ships locked together now. Got mine sitting here sideways. But they're connected. It's like some kind of weird jungle animal mating dance. But we should be able to, yeah, with our gravity generator, we can stand in here normally if I turn the gravity off, or my jetpack off. So let's see if we can't get all of the cargo out of the red ship here. So all these orange ones, before it runs out of uranium. So let's see if I can get all this out of here. Pull the ammo out of there. And that's my cargo. Thought there was... Oh, it's already... Okay. It already pulled all the... what it could out of there. Let's pull the uranium out of here. Actually, let's pull uranium into my inventory. I can't from here. Let's do it from here then. Let's see. Pull that, pull that, pull that. Don't want to using up all my inventory. Here we go. There you go. We only lost 0.4 uranium, so that's not bad. Get that. It keeps filling up the Gatling turrets over there. Alright. So we got everything pulled out of it there. So let's get our connector turned unlocked here. There we go. Now it'll stop pulling stuff from us. Let's see what's left in here that we can maybe pull out of here. Some of the uranium that it took back. That's an interior turret, so I can't get that out. And let's see, we got a little Gatling turret ammo, reactor, and a little ammo. So there we go. The rust freighter is empty. We'll just dump this in our connector here. There we go. So now all that's left to do is to break this ship down and put it into our ship. Always good fun. We'll make that part of an episode. I don't want to sit here and make you guys watch me grind on a ship for hours. It sounded dirtier than it was meant to be. But with the parts that we get from it, we should also be able to have the parts we need to make our own mining ships and such that we're in need on this sucker. So let's get lined up here. Let's just put grinders on the hangar doors and just slowly grind into the ship here, taking all the parts. I'll look into that as an option. But so there's our ship. I think it turned out pretty cool. It's got a little of everything I think you need. If you feel like it's missing something, feel free to drop it in the comments, and maybe we'll be able to add it, or maybe we can attempt to add it. Could cut these wind turbines off; they're no longer needed. So there we go. And I just thought of something here that I want to check before I get too far away. Okay, they're all in auto. I want to make sure they weren't in like discharge or recharge only. So yeah, so next thing we're gonna do is, like I said, we're gonna grind up the rust freighter here, take all the parts into our freighter, and then we'll do some pirating. Maybe we'll find another pirate asteroid. I don't know. Maybe we'll find a pirate base, or I don't know how equipped this ship is to get in a real hard fight, but it might be able to take some of the business shipments or some more private sales. I don't know. I look forward to the action, and I'm looking forward to the crashes and the mistakes and the explosions, so I'm sure you guys do too. Looks like there's a volcano down there on Titan. That's just kind of neat. But alright, I'm Bob Inc. here on HotCupOfWeb, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Space Engineers. If you enjoy the episodes, make sure you click the subscribe button and hit the notification button if you want to be notified when the next video comes out. Right now I'm on a once a week schedule, but as I get time, I'll randomly release some other episodes, so keep an eye out for them. And thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.